Awesome, thank you. Marching band, you can go to standby. This is the Kelso Marching Band. This group has worked tirelessly since the second week of August. 2 full weeks of band camp, 9 to 9, and then Mondays and Wednesdays, 5 to 8, a couple Saturdays, 3 Saturday competitions, 4 football games, 1 playoff game, 1 parade, and 1 more parade to come. They've done a fantastic job representing our school across the Northwest and just being ambassadors for our band program. The marching band is one of the most important ensembles that we have because it's the ensemble that everybody sees, right? We wish that the 3,000 people that go to our football games would come here into this audience, but they don't. They see this group, and so it's so important to us that we make our marching band as high of a caliber as possible. We're super excited to look forward to the future. You might have heard that next year the marching band will be traveling to Disneyland for spring break. So any member that's in the marching band next year will go over spring break 2020 down to Disneyland. We'll do a week down there. We'll march in the Disney parade. We will do a backstage Disney recording session, and then we'll have time in the parks at Universal Studios, Disneyland, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we will tour downtown Hollywood. So we're very excited for that. Now I'm sure parents are like, oh my gosh, fundraising, right? So don't worry, there will be a meeting coming soon, a Disney parent meeting, and we'll go over all the details. We've got a lot of ideas to make sure we can all afford to go. And if your student is not in marching band, we hope that that's some incentive to get into the marching band. Before we get going with our show, we have one student in the marching band who has earned their letter tonight that was not in one of our previous groups. So earning their music letter tonight is Brent Burkhart. All right, so the marching band is a fantastic beast, and it takes a lot of work. I first wanted to thank the staff that have helped me throughout the year. Some of them are here tonight, not all of them are. If you're here, if you could stand, and then we'll clap for you at the end. Our visual director is Mr. Chris Worse, who you just met. Our assistant visual director is Haley Ward. Front ensemble director is Miss Angie Bloom. Our color guard instructor is Kelly Jensen. Our assistant color guard instructor is Natasha Kreitzer. Our drumline instructor is Adam Fisher. Assistant drumline instructor is Jack Hartley. He's got a great last name. And our low brass tech is Alex Bloom. I could not do what I do without their help, so thank you so much, marching staff. The real heroes, though, are of course the parents. If you've been to a marching competition, it is insane, and we can't do it without our parents. I'm going to list off just the ones that came to my mind today while I was typing frantically at 4:30 p.m. But if at the end I'm going to ask anyone to stand that has helped so we can really see all the help that we've had. But right now, Beth Johnson, if you could stand up for doing uniforms. Eric and Whitney Nichols, if you could stand up for building our prop boxes. Ed and Gina Nelson for building our prop poles. Savannah Cummins for bringing snacks at every football game. Shannon Wallace for doing food at our band banquet. Angie and Donovan Dombrowski for doing our food at competitions. Lori and Earl Grubb for being at all the competitions and helping out. Jackie Goodnight and her husband for driving our trailer and even driving our trailer tonight. Ron Moline and his wife for driving our trailer to competitions. Aaron Lee, Christine Cox, and Jess Russell for helping plan, coordinate, cut checks, organize, and plan all of our fundraisers. If you've ever been at a football game to help, if you could stand up. If you've ever plumed a kid, if you could stand up. If you've ever been to a competition and been back to our camp, would you please stand up? You're all part of our team. Anyone that's helped out in any way, please stand up so we can thank you. Thank you so much. All right, now we've all been waiting for. Our show this year was the most difficult show we've ever had before. It was written in a more difficult manner. Our set list, which means the number of pictures we create, was doubled from last year. So our show was incredibly hard, and they did it incredibly well, and we're very proud of them. So our show this year was called Tangled Web. It was based off of the poem, "Oh, what a wicked web we weave when first we practice to deceive." There it was, wow. Whew. 2 concerts in 2 nights, okay, all right. Student drum majors, Keegan Cox and Tabitha Rollison. Is your band ready? You may now take the stage for Stadium Echoes competition. All right, a round of applause for the Kelso Marching Band.